Hey everyone, Janie here. Welcome back to my garden. We are in the backyard on attempt number 2 for my wattle fence today. I started this project about a week and a half ago trying to redo my wattle fence. I made this wattle fence last year, actually last February, and I was super happy with it, but it was just supposed to be a temporary divider, a temporary fence right here, and then I was going to kind of replace it with something else, but I ended up actually loving the look of the wattle fence. I think it is so beautiful and it's such a throwback to English country gardens. I want to leave it here. It looks terrible right now, so just bear with me. I went with my grandmother to Blvd Gardens. I will put a link to that video tour up above right now. They actually had wattle fences there, and I was like down on the ground taking a close look to see how they did it to make it look so beautiful. And I think what they did is they bundled up the whips, bundled up the weavers into little bunches, and then they wove those through the sails. The thing that I was having trouble with last week, or when I attempted this first, was all my sails, the vertical stakes, I used bamboo stakes for those because I thought that that would be fine, right? Like we use bamboo stakes all the time for plant supports and things like that. But they all, not all of them, some of them kind of rotted. And so as I think that there's so much pressure from the weavers on the bamboo stakes that the bamboo stakes started all kind of just snapping off at the ends. And so I just got frustrated and I gave up on this project, and that's why it's sitting here like a mess right here like this. So what I did is I went online. First I went to like Home Depot to see if I could find anything there. The closest thing I could find that might work was rebar stakes. And one of you said something to me, said, you know, you might not want to do rebar because this is a pool and there are kids playing around here, and rebar is probably not the smartest way to go. And I agree with that. So rebar was out. I decided not to use that. And then I found those green tomato stakes. I'll show a picture right here. And I thought, okay, so these are good. These are kind of like the bamboo stakes, but they're kind of, I don't know, like a plastic material. So they're not going to rot like the bamboo stakes are. But I didn't like the color green. I just thought the green, I don't know, I didn't think it would really go with the wattle fence. So I looked online and I actually did find brown ones. So I ordered them from Amazon. They came in the mail yesterday. And so I am going to get the brown tomato stakes up as my sails, and then I will start trying to weave the weavers or whips or whatever, the sticks around those tomato stakes and see how it looks. And then what I learned from Blvd Gardens, when they did their wattle fence, they bunched it together with pieces of wire. So I actually have wire, and I will try and do that. When I did this last week, I was using twine, and yeah, that's probably going to break down very quickly. My goal for this wattle fence, redoing this wattle fence, is to do it really, really well so that I can leave it up for years to come, because these wattle fences are supposed to last a pretty long time. So yeah, so that is what I'm going to be working on today. I will set up a camera and we will get going. All right, everyone, it is obviously day 2. I'm in new clothes. It's actually day 3 of this wattle fence project. My attempt number 1 was about a week and a half ago. I stopped then, and then I started up yesterday. Yesterday I had to stop again because it started raining. We are just getting so much rain this year. I know, I've been complaining about it. I'm just not used to it. I mean, usually at this time we're in t-shirts, right? We have about a week straight of rain coming. It's supposed to start raining later on this afternoon in just a couple hours, and we're actually supposed to get 2 inches of rain tonight, which is crazy. We're under a flood watch right now because there's a bunch of snow in the mountains, and they're afraid this warm rain is going to cause a bunch of snow melt and flooding in the valleys. And I live in the Sacramento Valley, so we'll see what happens. I mean, it's great that we have rain, but I'm ready. I'm ready for it to be done. I'm ready for spring, real spring. So anyway, back to my wattle fence. I got a lot done today. I would say I'm about 75% done. The reason why it's taking so much longer is that I think I'm trying to be perfect. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to do a really good job on this wattle fence, and that's the downfall of perfectionism. It takes so much longer, and then you end up not even finishing because it's taking so long. So what I'm doing is I'm using this wire to kind of weave the weaver to weave the stick so that they stay nice and close to the sails, and so that they don't poke up kind of like this one right here. But this is taking me so long, and this is not a true wattle fence, just so you know. True wattle fences don't have like anything that holds them. It's just the sticks that are woven through. I just don't have the right kind of sticks. I don't have nice, straight, thin sticks. And so I feel like doing this is gonna make this fence last so much longer. So that is why it's taking me that much longer. And at this point, I have a bunch of other things that I need to do. So I'm just gonna call it for now and then not worry about it until after this last rainstorm passes by. So let me show you what I have done so far. So here's what I have done so far. You can see I have most of the curve done. The sails, the vertical stakes, these are those tomato stakes. I messed up and ended up purchasing the wrong size. I got the 36-inch tall ones, and I really needed to get the 24-inch tall ones, and I did not want to go through returning them and buying new ones and waiting for new ones to come. So I ended up just cutting all of them with the PVC pipe cutter, which probably wasn't the right thing to do. Actually, I know it wasn't the right thing to do, but it worked. So yeah, so I have all the sails up. They're all nice and secure, and I just need to kind of go through and just keep working on it. Like here, I just need to keep working on it. It just takes so much longer when I'm weaving the wire around each stick. It just takes a really, really long time. So I'm just going to be patient with myself and give myself plenty of time to finish this. Don't worry, I will not film this anymore because I've already dedicated 2 videos to the wattle fence and I'm still not even done with it, but you can kind of get the idea of what it's looking like here. Yes, my greenhouse is moved. If you saw that behind me, the contractor is still working on leveling the greenhouse, but of course he's limited by the rain as well. I don't think that he was supposed to pour the concrete today, and I don't think he's going to do it because the rain is going to be so bad later today. So that's probably going to be on pause for another week. But a beautiful thing, we do have the tulips here. These guys are looking absolutely gorgeous, and these paper whites are lasting absolutely forever. So I'm taking a good look at these, and I'm going to go take one more good look at the daffodils in the front yard because I'm afraid that after the rain, everything is just going to be flat, and that's okay. We got some great enjoyment out of these bulbs, and if they are flat, then it is what it is. I am feeling sprinkles already. It's not supposed to start raining for an hour. All right, it is definitely starting to sprinkle, so I am going inside. Almost done with the wattle fence. Like I said, I will do maybe on one of my garden tours. I'll show you guys what it looks like after I'm all completely done. Hopefully I'll be able to get to it. It's just, our 10-day forecast is just rain, 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 which is great for the drought, but So, and this wattle fence, I feel like I'm trying to make something that's supposed to be natural and organic looking, and I'm trying to fit it into a form that maybe it's not supposed to take. So I'm going to take some time and I'm going to think about what I'm doing, regroup, and then after this rainstorm, I'll come back out here and try it more. And don't worry, I won't film it anymore for you guys. So I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope you're having a lovely day, and I hope you all have a chance to get in your garden today.